had a rough 2025.
At ACCW, yes. In other promotions, no. ACCW is like an albatross to him at this point.
It's the site of many victories, but also bad memories. He's seen a friendship with Cam Jackson 10 years and over the ACCW championship.
Also, heavily responsible for what ACCW is today. A foundation block, a building block of this company. A damn near day one ACCW guy. Along with me, along with Cam.
But like you said, he has been a soaring success everywhere else in the country.
And maybe this is hubris, maybe this is his plan all along, but he called out the one star months ago.
Brad Attitude was slow to respond. But obviously, Brad Attitude is ready for any kind of marquee match with a good payday. And maybe he can put Drew Hood in his place.
There is a little bit of respect the one star has shown Drew. Basically saying when I was your age, when I was in that part of my career, I did the same thing you're doing. The one star. The two-time, if I'm not mistaken, AML champion.
And of course had one of the wildest reigns as ACCW champion this year. Showed up at our anniversary show immediately after number one had defeated Drew Hood. Immediately walked over Drew and number one's moment to insert himself in the title ring. And then won it off of number one in his first attempt.
And it ended in a cage match between the two men. It was the second encounter, ended in a double disqualification.
Brad Attitude back in the same building, in the same ring that was surrounded by the cage, where he lost to number one. And now, Drew Hood looking to pick up the scraps.
This crowd feels Drew is not worthy, as they're telling him.
It has always been an extremely tenuous relationship between Drew Hood and the ACCW faithful.
And Drew Hood leaves the ring.
Even when Drew Hood was trying his very best to be Cam Jackson's friend, so he thought, the fans kind of saw through him.
This is why I said ACCW has been the albatross for Drew Hood. He's had success everywhere else. He had success early on in ACCW. Last year in the beginning, end of last year, beginning of this year. Ever since losing that championship, at ACCW, his world has crumbled. Let's not forget, him, James Johnson, Milo Johnson, that partnership disappeared.
Sports Entertainment Empire
Dissolved.
dominating 2024 and then losing it all as Brad Attitude had instructed the audience to boo the Drew. Boo the Drew. Yes, now, Brad Attitude favorites. And here comes Brad Attitude out of A&L. And yet, through his battles with number one, and through sheer charisma, the fans have been won over by the youngster.
Let's not forget, Brad Attitude has had a long illustrious career as well.
Star Scott Accw.
Mentally and physically has begun for both men.
Oh! To the gut. Shoving his accolades in Attitude's face.
Brad Attitude has Drew Hood's accolades.
His Wrestler of the Year award. And yes,
begging not to throw it. Because Drew knows he's not going to get it back if he does.
I'm just wondering what sicko wants that placard that's been wiped by Brad Attitude.
Gave it back to him, and as his eyes were taken off, Brad Attitude just punched and chopped the ever-loving daylights out of Drew Hood. That is just devastating the lungs and making it hard to breathe with each successive chop. And now gator roll by Brad Attitude. Slapping the back of Drew's head. Spins around. Hammer lock into a side headlock. Drew now bouncing Brad Attitude. Oh, Drew is the one who eats the shoulder block. Attempted leapfrog by Drew Hood, but he telegraphed it a little too much. Brad Attitude saw it coming.
Atomic drop.
And now kicks Drew Hood out of the ring.
And that was an ugly fall for Drew Hood after a kick in the butt from Brad Attitude. The one star.
Now diving over to the outside and lands on Drew Hood. Chopping him again, every successive chop, showing more and more damage to the chest of Drew Hood.
Now, Brad Attitude.
Now making himself some popcorn here. That's going to mess up Drew Hood's macros. Drew Hood for a microsecond as a popcorn maker.
Real good popcorn. You guys want some over here?
Now, Brad Attitude.
Oh! And the chop tour of Brad Attitude continues. Give us some props to Rob Gilpin.
Hey, there's still some good stuff in there.
Brad, come on, man, get him in the ring.
Oh! And another chop. Brad Attitude was out the proof point here. And the ref is letting them play low. Let them play, if you will. One of Rob Killjoy's ducks.
Star. Showing love to Rob Killjoy. Killjoy's definitely going to charge.
Good catch by Rob! Rob called it!
And
again. And the face of pain that Drew Hood has right now tells the story completely. Whipping Drew Hood into the corner, and the ring shook with the violence from that whip. Charging Drew Hood out of the way. Oh!
Right in the hamstring. And now
Drew Hood sees damage, and he's going to capitalize on it. Like the shark that he is, seeing and smelling blood in the water. Once again, raking Brad Attitude's knee across the tongue.
that's the thing about him. He's dastardly. He knows what he's doing. That's great.
You can see Brad Attitude as Drew Hood continues the assault on the leg of Brad Attitude.
Everyone knows what works best.
Oh, and a drop kick right to the knee.
He knows that he has to do bad things to get the job done, to do what he's wrong. To be on top of it. These are his necessary.
Right now, Drew Hood is that devil you know. He's proving it right now with Brad Attitude.
Maybe it's ACCW that is necessary.
Attitude, though, able to punch Drew in the jaw a couple of times. He gets some distance, but Drew right back on a double leg takedown. And now, rushing all his weight on the knee.
To me, a place where he struggles, to be a place where he's involved. This is what sharpens Drew Hood. He takes out the knee of Brad Attitude.
It's in the details, you know.
You're so glad happy for all of them.
Taunted by Drew Hood now. Knee to the back. And once again, right back to the knee. Drew Hood is playing this smart right now. Attacking the weakest part, the most important part of Brad Attitude. Trying to make Brad Attitude quit, or at least make him not be able to stand up. Brad Attitude knows a thing or two in that back of trade.
You can see the tremors in Drew Hood as he held on to that, trying just desperately to make Brad Attitude give.
After getting his ear slapped, Drew Hood's equilibrium is still messed up. He eats a boot to the jaw.
I think Brad Attitude is too much veteran pride.
And the knee gave out on him.
Drew Hood.
Hood with a Claymore kick.
So Drew Hood's just going to have to take him out.
And now, Brad Attitude kicks out at 2. Say that for fast.
That's Drew Hood back in control.
I guarantee if I try, I'll mess it up all 5 times. Causing more damage to Brad Attitude, sweeping the legs.
Yeah.
up at 2. But you can tell that knee is every second is just throbbing with pain. The shocks of pain every time. And now Drew Hood just choking Brad Attitude. Now Hood calling out Brad Attitude's wife into the ring. For the second senton in the pin. Brad Attitude gets a shoulder up at 2. And now it looks like this has become deeply personal between Drew Hood and Brad Attitude more than it was before. Crowd trying to get one star back in this match. Drew Hood, though, looking to ascend to the apex, if you will. Brad Attitude, though, stands back up, punching Drew Hood in the jaw now. And a chop, and Drew Hood is hanging precariously.
He might try to drop it right into the front row.
Brad Attitude hooking Drew Hood up. Superplex! And that took it out both men.
Brad Attitude back in control, but at what cost? Drew Hood is splayed awkwardly. He's struggling to breathe.
Between the chops that have made it hard for Drew to breathe, that superplex definitely is going to make it hard to recover.
Brad Attitude still feeling the effects of the knee. Drew Hood has been very crafty, targeting that knee early on in the match.
But this is giving Brad enough time to recover all that setup with the chops. And now just punches right to the jaw. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
And I think a little bit of number 1 has rubbed off of Brad Attitude.
And that one just leveled Hood. And a clothesline. And Drew Hood now rocked and rolling and reeling. Neckbreaker by Brad Attitude.
Brad Attitude signaling. He's ready to take down Drew Hood.
Fighting through the pain. Winding Hood up.
Oh, wait! Almost knocks Brad Attitude into the
And he
ring.
almost knocked him in the ref. Brad Attitude hits it!
Brad Attitude just saved Tyler there.
But Hood gets his shoulder up and kicks out at 2.
Put away. That would have been. He slays the dragon and gets the girl. Brad Attitude now. Got Drew up, put up the water.
Wow. Explosive chop by Brad Attitude.
Brad Attitude laying it in. Drew Hood. And Drew Hood with the knee.
Both men now fighting in the middle of the ring. Brad Attitude, Drew Hood. And now Attitude with chop after chop after chop. And a poke in the eyes by Drew Hood.
Attitude. Knee to the gut. Misses the kick.
Oh, and he hits one of his own. And Drew Hood folded in half.
Brad Attitude shot the answer. Drew Hood tries to get some life into him, but Brad Attitude caught him first.
And Drew Hood gets a foot on the rope, saving him from taking this loss to Brad Attitude.
We were talking about Jake Parker not having green ears earlier. That's that veteran with green ears. That is a well-seasoned traveler.
Brad Attitude not only firing up the band, but getting some blood pumping and flowing. And Drew Hood moved the referee in the way.
And Brad Attitude kicked out the referee that he originally saved. Oh, but Brad Attitude gets him with the cutter.
Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. But the referee is down and out, as Brad Attitude has had Drew Hood beat 3 times at this point with that pin. Now Brad Attitude trying to get the ref to helping the ref out here. And Drew Hood with a low blow.
Drew Hood plays Brad Attitude dead with that DDT.
But Drew Hood has to bring the ref over to
This is his own doing. Did he have too much time? Slowly
and he did! And Drew Hood does not believe what just happened.
I can believe it. Gave Brad Attitude way too much time on that.
That's the hubris of putting the ref in the line of fire and having to have him recover. He had to drag him into the middle of the ring. And now Drew Hood has grabbed the chair. And the referee grabs the chair out of Drew Hood's hand, who now has his award. And he hits Brad Attitude square in the face.
Once again, literally shoving the accolade in his face. And Drew Hood has it over now.
Brad Attitude got a shoulder up. And Drew Hood, I think, has lost his damn mind right now.
On his feet. Wants to prove it against this big shot like Brad Attitude. He wants to show
He can't even stand up on his own feet.
Drew Hood wants to show these rednecks who a real star looks like.
Drew Hood looking over Brad.
Thank you for coming, but this is Hell's Playground, and I'm the devil.
Is this Drew Hood's moment?
Leveling Brad Attitude.
Stop out!
Brad Attitude hits it! Goes for the pin on Drew Hood! 1, 2, 3! Brad Attitude victorious as Drew Hood took his eyes off the prize for a second to get a last-second whip in, and it cost him dearly.
The story of this match can be summed up with one word: hubris.
Yep. 1,000%.
Was ready to prove to the world that he had ascended past the tier of star that Brad Attitude is, that he is destined for bigger and better things. But tonight wasn't his night against the one star. All the accolades aside, it's about what happens from bell to bell.
And now he's got Drew Hood's award and he lays it at the feet or head of Drew Hood, who looks to be having a lot of conflictions right now. And the one star, victorious here in ACCW.
I don't know. I see kind of a smirking Brad attitude. I think
He sees something in Drew Hood that is him.
I don't think anyone lies.
He respects Drew Hood, but he's not going to take the disrespect that Drew Hood gave him.